in 5 years from now I'm playing arenas, then great.
You're not starting over. Your career in music started like more than 20 years ago, and you can never go back to where you started.
No.
And then you were in this band, which happened to be one of the biggest bands in the world. And now you have a new project, and you're not starting over because people know you. You're not a singer-songwriter that just emerged and everybody goes like, I wonder about this person. People know you already.
That's true.
So what kind of goal do you set for yourself, or is there any goal?
No, just enjoy myself, really.
I'm asking because I can imagine that success is really also a bugger. Because you once you've had it, you keep chasing it, so sort of.
Well, it does set a trap. Excuse me, it does set a trap for you. Do you know what I mean? When you become successful, you try desperately to keep being successful, and you wonder how you got successful, and it's a very subtle trap, and you don't realise. And if you carry on being successful, it's like, you know, who doesn't want to be successful? You? Anybody? Everybody wants to be a success. You know? But success is great because, you know, you look at your bank statement every now and again and you think, well, that is great, you know. But fame is okay for me. I don't mind it. You know, it's not something I've ever chased. It depends how seriously you take it. Do you know what I mean? I don't take any of it that seriously. It just is what it is. If you're successful, embrace it. If you're not, tough shit.
You're sort of starting over, but not. What do you expect?
Well, I don't expect anything. I expect there to be... When I went in the studio, you know, you can only do your best. You can only pick the best songs, what you think are the best songs, and put them out there. And if people get it, that's great. What I expect from here on in, I don't expect anything. If one thing I really do expect is if somebody actually buys that album, that they'll like it. I expect them to like it. I'd be disappointed if they buy it and don't like it. I won't be disappointed in bad reviews or anything like that. I expect it to be a lot of hard work. That's it, really. Ask me in a year.
Okay.
Yeah, if you ask me in a year, I'll have a better understanding of what it is. Do you know what I mean? At the moment, I've not done a gig yet, and we're talking about a record, and it's great. And I've got more.
Sort of in a weird bubble, maybe, between the record and the touring.
Well, yeah, I'm in the middle, kind of the holding place, you know, in the waiting room, just waiting to get it done, you know. But it'll come soon enough. I'm not in any, you know. 23rd of October is when I start, and then it finishes whenever people stop wanting to see me, and that's it.
The lyrical theme of the album for you sort of is hope.
Yeah. That's what I said.
Did it come together once the songs were finished, or did you realize this when you were writing them?
No, because I've never sat down to write a project. I never sit down and say, right, today I'm going to write a new album of 10 songs. They're songs I've written over a period of time, do you know what I mean? Like from 10 years to 2 years, you know, 8 months, some of the songs are brand new. So, but they do all seem to have a certain sense of hope, and I was staggered when I typed the words out for the first time, because now I'm a singer, I don't have to write the words down, so I know the words because I remember them. And when I wrote them down for my publishers, it was the first time I got to read them, and I thought they were great, I've got to say. And the verses seemed to be quite reflective, and the choruses seemed to be quite hopeful. And I thought, wow, that's pretty cool. I never designed it like that, but it sounds good. It tells a story almost.
You could have easily decided to, you know, start to retire.
Well, yeah.
Because you're still enjoying making music.
Well, I've never lost the sense of wonder of writing songs, you know. In that sense, I still feel like I'm 25 when I was writing Definitely Maybe and thinking, this is fucking great, you know. I just mastered the art of writing songs and I loved it. And every time I finished a song, it was like, fucking hell, that's another song. I still get that feeling. And as long as I don't lose that, I'll always make music. Then, like I said to you at the beginning, one night you go to bed and you're not thinking about music. You're just thinking about where we're going to go. So we go to the park tomorrow, and then the next day you get up and you might listen to something on the radio and you think, we used to go back to the studio, and you just gather up your shit and whatever it is you've got and songs, and then off you go, you know. And I always want it to be like that. I could never be like a person that's like goes from one project to the next all the time, because then life just passes you by.
For the last 20-something years, you've been writing songs, and then you go up on a stage and you see people singing along to songs that you wrote. Must be amazing feeling, even after all those years, I imagine.
Well, yeah. It's one thing seeing it in England and the craziness that it generates in England. It's better when you go to a foreign country
where they don't even speak English as their mother language.
The same language. That fucking blows my mind.
Do you ever think back of when you're singing these songs on the stage that you suddenly remember how you wrote them for the first time?
Well, to be quite honest, I have to try not to think of anything. I have to try and think of what I'm doing, because if my mind wanders, I start playing the wrong chords and shit like that. You have to kind of be detached, I think, and that's why Oasis was perfect for me, because I wasn't the singer and I could play guitar with my eyes closed, so I could almost be in the stadium with the people. Do you know what I mean? And I used to love I would keep out of the way, just sing the odd backing vocal and watch the crowd.
Well, new experiences.
Well, yeah, new experiences. I don't know whether they're good at 45 years of age, but yeah, I'm all for new experiences.
Imagine if you wouldn't have any new experience anymore after 45 years of age.
I've got 3 kids. I've got 3 kids. Every day is a fucking new experience with those 3, and a cat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A psychedelic cat. So every day is. They keep me. Forget that. They're fucking insane. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, no, I never thought I'd be kind of learning a new skill at 45. To write half an album once every 3 years, in hindsight, is just not enough. Do you know what I mean? But again, I enjoyed it, and I was willing to make that compromise. But I don't know. It was that was then, and this is now.